Doobie doobie doo, I love you. Hey.
Oh shit! How the fuck we take this damn thing now?
I'm about to take it down myself. I just got to make sure that we're live on Rockfin because, got to make sure everything's kosher.
Yeah.
Everything is copacetic.
How you doing today, man? I'm.
Oh man. Apologize for the tardiness, y'all. Some technical difficulties, but we are here. We are live. Good to see all you guys up in the chat. So welcome to RBN Live. Today is Tuesday, June 14th, 2022. I am your host today, James Fauntleroy. It is so good to see every single person in here today. The RBN Live stream is every single Tuesday at 4 p.m., so make sure to tune into that, as well as I always do the JB show every single Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'm also part of the Savvy and JB show every Thursdays at 6. So it's so good to see all of you here in the chat. So, Rome, there's before I get to the story, I want to say hello to some people who are in the chat who are just pouring in. Did I say that wrong? Pouring in? Oops, sorry, I said that wrong. Pouring in. Radical leftist agendas here in the chat. So good to see you. We have mad scientist Mike. Red is in here. CBC voter is joining us. Also, Rome the Builder. He calls you the Builder. Yep. It ain't Bob Builder. It was Rome the Builder.
I destroyed more shit than I built, but okay.
Well, we call that demolition, right? That's what that is. That's demolition. Oh, by the way, Rome, that hat is fire, brother.
Oh, good looking, man. Match your shirt.
Yep. Kamehameha.
I had to I had to pull some strength out today, man. I had to use Goku to pull some strength out for the day. I got so much work to do. I'm doing a debris removal right now. We part of removing like 30 CYDs of fucking stuff. 30 CYD is basically a washing machine, a dryer.
Got it.
Out of crap.
Okay. Cool. But yeah, Rome is a student of the turtle school. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Oh, by the way, there's a new movie out. It's called Dragon Ball Superhero.
Yep.
So I want to see that. So
it's coming out here in August. It'll be out here in August.
Yeah, I can't wait. Actually, it's already up on YouTube. Well, I think somebody bootlegged it and put it up on YouTube.
Oh, damn. Mm-hmm. It's already leaked. Yeah. That sucks.
Yep. Let me see. Who else is in here? The Traveler says, Traveling Nomad, I'm sorry. Warriors, greeting from the land of absolute vodka. All right. So good to see you. Yes, absolute vodka.
Where the fuck is that, man? I thought we made that here.
Oh, I don't know. We don't make anything here anyway.
Yeah.
Let me see. Jubei says, I'm going to say this and I'm going to end mine. I'm writing a rhyme for president for this election year. Just saying. What up, JB? Good to see you. All right. Let me see. Oh, says Sweden. Oh, interesting. Hello from Sweden. Wow.
Oh, sweet. Oh, man, that's what's up. Solidarity from shitty-ass Detroit.
Hello from Orlando, Florida. All right.
Oh, shit. I'm driving on no seatbelt. Hey, kids, don't try that at home.
Yep. Safety first. Wrap it up.
And I just ran a motherfucking stop sign. Shit, I'm breaking all kind of laws. Nigga, damn, nigga, I feel like the old me. God damn, just breaking every law I see around that. Oh, it is a good thing. I got good news. I'm about to I'm getting my license tomorrow, man. Finally.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
First time ever getting driver's license. Can't believe I'm actually doing it.
Okay. Yeah. So one of the things that I wanted to get to really quick. Should I wait until you get yourself set up before I get to the first story? Because
hold on, I couldn't hear that last. What you say? What you just said?
I said, do you want me to wait for a second before we get to the first story?
Oh, you can go ahead. You can go ahead, man. We can get this shit started.
Okay. All right. So one of the first stories that I wanted to get to, before we get to the main story that we're gonna laugh at, is a shout out to Case Study QB. He put up a video that I think is worth taking a look at, and let me share my screen really quick. Let's enlarge this. So a debate just happened. And this debate was between Bernie Sanders and Lindsey Graham. Now, I'm going to play some of it. And in Rome, if you feel the need to tell me to pause for a second, I can definitely do that. But I have a point that I want to make. But let's hear what Bernie has to say first. Okay.
What you don't hear him talking about are, in fact, the most important issues facing this country. That's what the establishment does. Lindsey is a very good and effective representative of the establishment. Does Lindsey have a concern that we are the only major country on earth not to guarantee health care to all people? That some 60,000 people a year die because they don't get to a doctor on time? I didn't hear much about that in that opening statement. Lindsey care that we have the highest prices in the world for prescription drugs, and that the pharmaceutical industry right now has 1,500 paid lobbyists in Washington, D.C. to make sure that in some cases we pay 10 times more for the medicine that we need? Did Lindsey talk about the fact that we have in South Carolina and all over this country tens of millions of workers working for starvation wages? Did he talk about a corrupt political system in which billionaires today can start a super PAC? And I guess you have some familiarity with super PACs. They help fund your campaign. Who can spend unlimited amounts of money to elect candidates. You have the absurd situation where super PACs frequently spend more money than the candidates themselves. I didn't hear Lindsey talk about the crisis of climate change, or the reality that scientists are telling us. It's not Bernie Sanders, Lindsey. This is what the best scientists in the world are telling us. We don't get our act together. The planet we're going to be leaving our kids and future generations will be becoming increasingly uninhabitable. Talking about great cities like Charleston, South Carolina, you're aware of that. Neighborhoods flooding. There are people who are thinking that not only Charleston, but Miami, New York City will be half underwater by the end of the century. You got to talk about that. You got to talk about income and wealth inequality. Do you have a concern that two people own more wealth than the bottom 42%? Do you have a concern in terms of corporate concentration of ownership? You got 3 Wall Street firms now, BlackRock, State Street, Vanguard, who control $20 trillion in assets. They control hundreds and hundreds of corporations throughout this country. Bottom line is we are moving toward oligarchy. And if we don't stand up and say that we need a government that represents working people and the middle class, I worry very much about the future of this country. And I hope you'll speak to some of those issues.
Okay. So after all that, here's my question. What's the purpose of this? What is the actual purpose of this debate? Why is a sitting senator having a debate with another sitting senator when it's not going to change Lindsey Graham's mind? It's not really going to change too many minds of people who are sitting there cheering for him or cheering for Bernie. It's not going to really change anything. I'm going to be real with y'all. To me, this is just pure optics.
Dog, can you hear me, JB?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Bro, do y'all not see how when we say this is political theater, this is exactly what we mean. Out of all that shit, Bernie, you know what I'm saying? You all talk, but no balls. You have no balls, and you just openly admitted that you would not run against Biden. You know what I'm saying? You won't run to Biden's left. You won't primary him. Oh, okay, yes, we can call out and say, oh, well, we need a government that works for all of us. We can say this until our face is red. That doesn't get us a government that works for us, Bernie. You know what gets a government that works for us? The people revolting. Not the people getting in line, ready to vote for the next suppressor. Not the people selling their soul to these fucking corporations or these parties. See, Bernie, he's there for that one reason, is to keep those fence riders feeling like they're actually doing work. He makes fence riders think that they're actually doing work just because they say something or they think a kind of way. You think with a leftist brain, but you don't move with a leftist body. And what I mean by that is, we can sit here and say we need to close the wealth gap. We need to end white supremacy. We need to do this. We need to do that. But until you are on your toes, on your 10 toes yourself, doing that yourself, then what are we doing here? You are enabling white supremacy, Bernie Sanders. You know what I'm saying? Then you sat here and gave praise to Joe Biden even after the beatings of the Haitians at the border. You gave him praise after he bombed Syria in his first week. You gave him praise after he then gave off millions of acres of land to oil tycoons, which judges have to retract back because holy fuck, are you crazy? So you can say whatever the fuck you want, but until those words become actions, Bernie. Okay, like what the fuck, man? Like, did you say that we need this and that? Look, if Lindsey Graham got on the fucking TV and said, you know what, we need to fight for climate change. We need to do this. We need to do that. Okay, and what do y'all expect from Lindsey Graham? If you can't get anything out of Bernie Sanders, with him thinking and talking like you, with him thinking and talking like you, and being one of the most powerful men in the world, not just America. Bernie Sanders is one of the most powerful men in the world. If we can't get anything from him, what good does it if Lindsey Graham just came out and said Medicare for all? Okay, do it.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I didn't mean you guys were actually going to get it. I meant that this is the way to get you guys to vote, because I see that the right is moving to the center. So I'm gonna use my platform to get what I want from you, dumbass motherfucker. You fucking idiot Americans.
Yeah. I mean, my issue is it's like they're like you said, this is absolute political theater. Like, and the thing is that Bernie is saying all these facts again. Yet, dude, you just voted for $40 billion to Ukraine. I thought you were talking about ending these endless wars, and yet
we are headed to oligarchy. We are headed to oligarchy.
Headed to oligarchy. Headed to oligarchy? Are you kidding me right now? Bro, you've been at oligarchy for years. Like, Bernie, where have you been, man? Headed to oligarchy. It's been there for damn 50, 60 years at least.
Nigga, before we was born, look, this country was born on white supremacy, on imperialism, and for a white man himself, and I know a lot of people say, oh, but you can't say that, Bernie is a Jew. White man himself to sit here and act like this shit wasn't built on the backs of blacks and browns, indigenous people, like it don't fuel itself off of our blood. We are headed to oligarchy. You serious? No, how about this? Our mask is getting slipped, is getting pulled off. If you guys don't get it right, we're not going to be able to play this left and right game all the time. People are taking off their 3D glasses and they're calling us out for our bullshit. So get your shit right so we can get our people right. We're not going to be able to do this our whole careers. And some of them don't get to. But y'all let Bernie Sanders get a pass for way too long. And especially saying dumb shit like that. We are headed to oligarchy. What the fuck you mean? How are we headed to oligarchy? It's either, like, I hate when people say you have to vote out fascism. That's like
it's been here. It's been here.
You understand what the fuck a fascist is? If I was a fascist and I had power in America, your votes will look like candy to me. It's gonna look like a joke because I am a fascist and I don't have to listen to you. You know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna poison your community. I'm gonna murder you because that's what niggas do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to sit here and like, oh, well, they're voting me out. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna send my small militias in your neighborhoods. I'm gonna terrorize your people.
Bruh, look, if we're gonna talk about fascism, fascism is in the very fabric of this nation. Because guess what? Who was enslaved in the beginning of this nation? You don't think that's not fascist? It's in the very fabric of America, man. Where do you think the fascists got the idea from? They got it from here, man. Fascism, we're on our way to oligarchy. Man, Bernie, sit down, man. Sit down, man. Somebody get their uncle. Please, somebody get their uncle.
He's still stuck in those fucking 2016 stud speeches, man. That's all that. It's the same shit. We have to deal with climate change. How, Bernie? How? Okay, look. We have to deal with climate change. We have to address climate change. But how can you do that through the Democratic Party, who's giving more power to oil tycoons than Trump ever tried to? So how can we address climate change through the Democratic Party, through your strategy, Bernie? That's what you should be asking yourself. Because if we are looking at it, dude, both of you guys, one of you guys set us up, the other party knocked us down. This is how it goes. So don't act like, oh, well, this is, man, fuck Bernie Sanders, bro. This nigga getting on my nerve, dog. He gonna end up on the wall with the rest of them.
I mean, it's like, come on, man. You know that, you know, do you really understand how fucked up this country is?
He fucking know. He fucking know what his job isn't to radicalize you. His job is to is to get you as far as the party wants you, which is claiming to be a democratic socialist.
I mean, my thing is,
like, okay, look, we got to be careful. To my white comrades, be careful when you calling yourselves something socialist, because all I hear is national socialists. That's what I hear. I hear white supremacists, because you guys aren't willing to go out and make those socialist countries that we are bombing right now powerful, more powerful. Get them from under the iron fist of America, right? You democratic socialists, you guys want these corporations to have this party. You guys don't challenge capital. You don't really challenge power. So when you call yourself a democratic socialist, I hear a national socialist, because that's exactly what you are. You know what I'm saying? Your power start and stops here. You don't expand to other countries. You don't use that socialism or that talk to them other countries that we are bombing right now, which so happens to be real socialist countries. So watch your wording, especially around niggas like me, because I'm going to think that you are a racist and you're just trying to cover it up. This is how, and look at Bernie Sanders' camp. Look at the squad camp. Look at the people who fund them. Look at the neighborhoods. A story had came out about a year ago, it showed the majority of Bernie and the squad funding comes from gentrified neighborhoods. And these people are the same people that don't want us to force the vote. They don't want us to defund the police. They don't want us to fucking do none of that shit because it challenged their power to capital and it challenged white supremacy.
My thing is like, are you actually for truly giving the workers democratic power and having, you know, them own the means of production? Or are you just a Medicare for all Democrat? Once you get your health care, you sailing, you good. You skipping out.
What's the use of just like, come on, man. Okay, I believe in housing. I believe in Medicare for all. I believe in this. Okay, I know Republicans that believe and want the same shit too. What makes you any more special than Republicans? The 50% of Republicans that want Medicare for all. What makes you more special than the 60% of Republicans that want housing, and the 40% that want a better transportation? What makes you any better? You're not better. You guys are going through the same shit. These are class struggles. You're not better. You don't know any better. You're just as dumb, and you still falling for the duopoly bullshit.
Yeah. You know, and the thing is that, and let me address something. So the people who are like, oh man, you know what? The Democrats are trash. I'm gonna just switch over to Republicans. Yo, why are you sitting in the back of a car pissed off at how the driver is driving, and then all the driver does is just switch with his buddy in the front passenger seat who drives the exact same way? The only thing is he plays the music a little bit nicer.
He play the music you like.
You're still in the same car. Get out of the car. You're still like these two drivers that are sitting in the front, whether one is or the other, or it's just like being in a plane that is broke down, that is ready to explode. Like, jump out of the plane, man. I don't care if the pilot switches with the co-pilot. It's still the same plane. Like, what? Y'all just made me go up a couple of octaves. Like, what in the hell? So my thing is like, why are you sitting there going, oh, well, the Democrats are trash, so I'm going to go with the Republicans? And it's like, wait, you're hating on Jordan, but now you're going to be on Team Pippen, even though they're still on the Bulls team? They're both on the same team? Yes, I did a sports reference, and yes, I don't really pay attention to sports, but hey, fuck it. Everything's twisted now, so this gay dude is actually doing sports references. Fuck it, I don't care.
No disrespect to my religious folks, but like I had said on the last Tuesday I was on, a lot of you people have too much faith, and it really dribbles down into your politics, and you can really tell because you people are literally waiting for some godlike person to undo the evilness. You are waiting for a savior. This is what's going to get you fucked up. You trying to join parties and you waiting for a leader, you waiting for a savior, you're looking, just go look in the mirror, because the only motherfucker that can save you is you. Who better to speak up for your troubles but you? Who better to speak up for your community but you? So even if Bernie Sanders did run again, he's not going to speak. Like, man, it was hard pushing Bernie on the black community because what is his black issues, right? All right, then. You guys waiting for a fucking a God. You waiting for a savior. You know what I'm saying? Get your faith out of this. Get your heart out of this. Get your mind in the game. Yeah. Stop putting your heart into it like, well, I'm just going to get. No. This shit isn't a game. And these people kill people and play with lives daily. We can't treat this like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a church. No, we got to go at it like this is real life, because that's exactly what it is. But stop letting these people push faith on you and say, hey, give me your money. Give me your support. Go canvas for me, do all this and that, and I might be able to do this and that. I might be able to push Medicare for all. I might be able to do. And then once they get their power, they can't do any of that because of so and so, or blah 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 blah. Right? We already went through this. Why are you guys? Why are you guys playing yourself? It's like American voters are kinky, are just kinky. They like getting spanked. They like getting whipped. They like getting beat on. They like getting dominated. Because there is no way I can sit here and watch my people get whipped at the border by Democrats and still find a way to compromise for Democrats. There is no way I can watch my family members die off from coronavirus while Democrats have majority and still have hope and faith for the Democrats. There is no way. There is no fucking way. Something's wrong with you people. You need therapy and help. You know what I'm saying? Up in the brain to find out why are you so kinky against oppressor, against your abuser? Why do you keep on going back to this abusive relationship?
That's Stockholm syndrome. Yeah. Like, look. Every single time we had a Messiah, they got killed. One thing that we learned was look in the mirror. Politically, you are your Messiah. All these politicians are political televangelists asking you for money, and they send you that holy water. That's just some tap water out of the sink. That's all it is. Stop letting them play you. Stop it, and take your power back. Because the thing is that what do you guys think about televangelists? What do you think about those political Creflo dollars and those political Joel Osteens that smile so much all the time and got a southern accent, and he look at you in the television screen and he said, "I'm gonna pray for you because it's all about prosperity, brother." What do you think? What do you think that the politicians? What do you think televangelists got that from? They got that from the politicians. They got that from them. And I don't care how much Bernie says, you have hundreds of thousands of people who are dying each year because they don't have health care. We need Medicare for all. I don't care how much he says it. It doesn't. The thing is where is he actually pushing Biden? Where is he calling a press conference and saying, Joe Biden doesn't believe in giving everybody health care? Why aren't you going to war with the party who you ran in? You're independent again. It shouldn't matter to you.
Bro, I'm glad you brought up that evangelist shit, because people will literally make fun of people for giving money to Joel Osteen and, you know what I'm saying, Dollar Bill. You know what I'm saying?
Like, dollar, yeah.
I would never be that stupid. Oh, here's some money, Bernie Sanders. We need Medicare for all. I believe in Medicare for all, just like these transvangelists believe in the same gods that you believe in. They believe in housing, just like these same transvangelists believe in the same God that you believe in. They believe in the shit, but are they willing to go and fight for you? Yes, they believe in it because they already get it. They already get it. So yes, it's easy to say I believe in something, but until you fight for it, do you really want it for the people? The fuck?
Yeah, they're just a bunch of political televangelists. And the thing is, and what do they tell you? Donate $27 to our Act Blue. That's what they do. So guess what? This is the point where church and state also mix. It's also in their tactics to dig into your pockets to get the money out, because they prey on your fears.
Shit, if they can't do it, if they can't do it through that, then guess what? That's what's going to happen. These politicians are going to come to your church. Mm-hmm. They're going to literally come to your church, just like Bernie Sanders came to Detroit. They're going to sing with you. They're going to dance with you. They're going to clap their hands. They're going to eat the Sunday food, and they're going to be like, "Vote for me."
Yep, they're going to come to your churches. They're going to come to your synagogues. They're going to come to your mosques. They're going to come to your temples, and they're going to be like, "Hey, and then they're going to fearmonger like Bernie Sanders did. Oh, we're heading into an oligarchy. My brother in Thor. I'm not going to say my brother in Christ because not everybody's Christian. My brother in Thor. You mean to tell me that you think we're heading into an oligarchy? That's fear mongering. We've been in an oligarchy for years now. For years. You mean to tell me we're heading into an oligarchy?
This nigga want to talk so much shit about the wars that he voted against and how he was against this war, but we're not an oligarchy. We're not imperialists. We're not a fascist state right now. Give me a fucking break, Bernie. But you know, if Bernie have to admit that, then okay, if we're a fascist nation, then you are in a fascist party. That makes you a fascist. No matter how, you know what I'm saying? Okay, Bernie is an independent, right? But he still works for this fucking government. This government is a fascist government. If Bernie was to sit here and admit we have a fascist government, he would be admitting to him being a fascist and enabling these policies and these fascists for their benefits, just like the tax on the rich. The tax on the rich is Bernie Sanders telling you that he want rich people to stay to have a place in our society, to have a place in our future. Mm-hmm. No billionaire should exist at all. Tax them out of existence, not a rich tax. Take their money, redistribute it through the communities that they stole it from. Mm-hmm.
Now, let's do a little bit of education here. So I love what Liu Kang said. Liu Kang said, heading into an oligarchy by Odin's beard. It's been an oligarchy from the jump. It's been fascist nation from the jump. Now, let me learn y'all something real quick. Let me share my screen really quick. All right, so we're going to go to, hang on. Oh, okay, here we go. Share screen. What's the definition of an oligarch? Pay no attention to that, especially in Russia, because we've been having oligarchs ever since before the Russian Revolution. Anyway, so an oligarch is a very rich business leader with a great deal of political influence. What was the Constitution written by and for? It was written by and for a bunch of wealthy white landowners who are basically a very rich business leader with a great deal of political influence. This country was started by oligarchs. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Please, somebody. Because the thing is that if you really want to talk about oligarchy, this country was founded on oligarchy.
But Bernie Sanders can't admit that. How can Bernie Sanders say that? Then he's gonna out his partners, his parties, you know what I'm saying, and everything that he didn't work for. All that shit. Like, if you really wanted to move people to the left, just tell people the truth. Yes, we are an oligarchic country, you know, but what can you do about it? What are you going to do about it? You people are going to kill, you know what I'm saying? You're not going to kill your leaders. You're not going to kill the political leaders. So fuck it. You might as well just go all in and tell us, like, look, you know what I'm saying? Because he's telling Lindsey Graham, move a little bit to the left so we can play this red-blue game. You know, but he's telling you guys that, you know, like, oh, it'd be good if we just no, my bad, y'all. It'd be good if we just vote these people out of power, move these people out of power. There is no way you can move an oligarch out of power without literally risking your life or taking theirs. Now, I know a lot of people don't like when I started talking like this, especially YouTube don't like it, but this is real life. These people will literally take you out. They have killed by the thousands. They have killed activists by the hundreds in cities alone. Now, think about it. Think about it like this. If you had a mind of a murderer, if you had a mind of an imperialist, and you seeing all these people coming after you, raising up, trying to educate their community about you and about the things that you are doing. Now, you are this imperialist. What is your next move? How are you going to stop that? Are you going to let these people vote you out of power, or are you going to let these people take over your lands or whatnot, or are you going to send your small militias, or are you going to pay, you know what I'm saying, the police to protect your property, or are you going to pay the mayors to do this and that? You're not going to sit here and be like, oh, well, the people said they don't like me, so I guess it's time for me to go. Nigga, if y'all don't like me, suck my dick or kill me, because y'all not going to do, like, come on, man. And that's why, like, people always say, well, Rome, you say you want to take over America. What's going to happen if people just overthrow you? I'm like, y'all not going to do that. Because you guys didn't do it to Bush. You guys didn't do it to Clinton. You didn't do it to Trump. You didn't do it to Obama. So if I was to ever overthrow America and take those places, those positions of power, you people won't do shit. Because if you was too scared to touch Obama, you definitely be too scared to touch me, because I'm not Obama. I will literally shoot your ass back.
Thanks for the super chat. I'm not even going to pretend to know how to pronounce that. My apologies for that. But they said those revolutionaries only wanted to break from the crown because they were prohibited from expanding beyond the colonies, not for freedom. Thank you so much for that super chat. I appreciate it. But yeah, I mean, the thing is and just like oh my God, Tim Wise, I just recently heard a talk by him, which is very interesting. You know how Donald Trump said Mexico's not sending their best, some, are sending, rapists and murderers and blah, blah, blah. What the hell do you think England sent?
They're not
what did England send?
They're definitely not sending their best. Actually, I'm hearing so many stories about the people the refugees that came from Ukraine. People are banning Ukrainians from certain stores. They're banning them because they are stealing stuff. They are it's not going well. It's not going well. So they are not sending their best people. They never do. Mm-hmm. And think about this. When have Europe ever sent anybody that was doing any good? The only time these people send people out to our communities or black and brown lands is to take control. It's to take over oil. It's to take over gold. They never sent their best. They never sent their best, and they never will. Well, I can't say that. That is their best. That is their best. It just isn't good for us, but it's great for them.
Yeah, and like for instance, were some refugees from the crown? Maybe, because they wanted to live a life that's better than being under the crown. Yeah, but at the same time, I wouldn't consider people like Christopher Columbus to be one of the people sending their best. Yes, John, we're also live on Roffin too. But yeah, Lady Alex on Rockfin. Lady Alex said these shitlibs are just a variation of conservatives. Make you wonder. So good to see you. And who else? Brenda Allen.
Somebody said they're giving up they COD and work-based games. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. You know what I would do? I would play those games until you figure out how to a way to combat it and teach against it and say, look, this is how they, push their propaganda. This hasn't happened. This didn't happen in real life. This didn't happen in World War II. They are spending their own propaganda on this. It was really the USSR who defeated the Nazis, not the Americans in COD. So I wouldn't just get rid of it. Use it for your own propaganda. Just like how they use it for their propaganda. They use it to push their propaganda on you, push your propaganda on their users. Like when I go on Call of Duty, when I go on Rockstar games, I start political conversations, and people that like the police that play Grand Theft Auto. I'm like, you like the police, but you play Grand Theft Auto? Like this whole fucking
Yo, that's like somebody listening to "Fuck the Police" by MWA, but they're talking about, oh my God, thank God the cops are here. Like, come on, man. Hell, even I'll say this: some of the members of the NWA, they, because they got a little money, they kind of sold out. You know what I mean? Because now that they got some capital, now that they got some property, now they cool with the cops. You know?
Yeah, some niggas, that's how it goes. Once you get comfortable, it stop being fuck the police to where is the police?
Where are they?
They've been here.
Mm-hmm.
But that's how it goes. When people get that money, they get comfortable and whatnot, and you start to differentiate yourself from the proletarian. And see, this is what I was telling my niggas, like, you know, we don't get famous and rich to come back to the hood to stunt. You know what I'm saying? We get connections and we get richer to come and spread those seeds to grow our fruits. And, you know what I'm saying? See the fruits of our labor and whatnot. But this is why niggas get robbed. This is why, you know what I'm saying? Niggas get their head taken off in the hood because you're not coming back to teach. You're coming back to stunt. I mean, my mama and we still been renting this house for 20 years. So,
yeah.
Man, I don't know. I say this shit right here, it's gonna take a lot to get this shit together, but that's a job that I'm willing to do. Because who else gonna fucking do it? If it was up to these people, bro, they're gonna be screaming, "I believe in this and that" till the day we die, bro. Like it's not gonna change. And, you know, you go ahead, man.
Yeah, no. I mean, my thing is that it's like, okay, so you got rich, you got a couple dollars, right? And you coming back to the hood. Please do not come back to the hood with your cars on 20s, and then your car's all souped up, and you're playing your system mad loud just so you can get some attention. You're driving slow, and then you know you're talking, and then you start talking the imperialist white supremacist language of, man, these people, all they got to do is just do better for themselves, you know.
Pull yourself up by the bootstraps in black. That's what they do. They say pull yourself up by the bootstraps in blackface. And what they say, what I mean by this is, oh man, I just grind, I hustle. You know what I'm saying? I stayed up night and day to get this. But what they are not telling you is that they actually sucked dick to get it. Or they actually, you know what I'm saying, had somebody that knew somebody that got them this position. You're not just gonna tell me that sky is the limit and whatever you know how to do, you can take over the fucking world. You can take on the world. That's a fucking lie. That's a fucking lie. Man, I can build you a house. I can destroy the fucking house, right? I can work on damn near anything I get my hands on. I can fucking cut hair. I can braid hair. Do you see me in a salon? Do you see me owning any fucking properties or building? Like, come on, man. It's about who you know. See, this is the thing. Once you take your talents to the people that can use you, then you start to get up. Then you start to move up. Then you start to get used throughout different people. You get those connections, you get that money. But you're not about to sit here and act like, oh man, I stayed up. I made this all on my own. That's a fucking lie. That's a fucking lie. And I have been semi-middle class before. And even I know we got that shit from somebody else. And in order to maintain it, we had to keep doing those same things over and over and making sure our connects stay strong. You're not about to just like, you do it on your own. What's going to happen when you don't have a fallback? Because 2 years creating a career or a business, you're going to lose thousands of dollars. So who wealth are you using? Are you getting loans? Are you getting money from your aunties or whatnot? Did you get a 401k plan? Like you didn't just start this shit on your own. Don't lie to me, bro, because I've been out here and I can do whatever the fuck I want. But you see, it's not about what I can do. It's about who I know. It's not about what you can do. It's who knows who. And I like when you said this remind me of this Crooked bar. This song called Revolution Come. He said, this is about niggas coming back to the hood stunting and get their head blown off. or go back and think that they're one of them. He said, they let you get a little money. Now you can afford to buy new shit. Then you turned on us. That's how the empire do shit. They gave you a little coin, so you selling your soul because you don't want to lose it. When they tired of your ass, they're going to take that fake upper class pass and show you what a noose is. So even if it isn't the proletarian who's going to take your fucking head off, these motherfuckers going to be having your name on the chopping block any fucking way. So you might as well keep your solidarity in the fucking streets. Feed your people. You know what I'm saying? Put us on before We put you on.
Basically, because the thing is that if you get up there, then you're basically exploiting people to get to that position too. Like, and then they'll talk about, oh, well, I give back to my community. Motherfucker, I haven't seen it. Where? No. That's what you call a tax write-off, right? That's what they taught you. They taught you to write taxes off. That's what they did. So anyway, but that we talked for 45 minutes just on what Bernie was trying to talk about.
Bernie ain't gonna do his Bernie is gonna do his job. He don't want to get killed. He want to die a wealthy old man. And this is like a lot of you people are gonna die like that. A lot of you people who believe in Medicare for all, but never fight for Medicare for all. A lot of people who believe in housing for all, but don't fight for housing for all. You're gonna die just like Bernie Sanders, old and more than likely wealthy. So, hey, I look at it as a bad thing. A lot of people might be like, hey, Rome, you're out of your fucking mind. Who wouldn't want to be old and wealthy? Me, while millions of people are starving, millions of people are losing their houses every day. So this is what you guys are going to do. While you guys are sitting there believing, people are going to be losing. People are going to have disbeliefs in the system that you believe in. So while people are moving to the left, your ass is going to stay here. We're going to see the world for what it is. And you're going to be telling us it isn't what we see. It isn't really how we live. And you're not, you know what I'm saying? That support is going to go away, man. And the people is going to move on from you, just like how we moved on from Bernie Sanders and any other teacher that we don't listen to nowadays. But you can't sit here and act like, you know what I'm saying, times aren't getting worse. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Sit here acting like we're not living in the oligarchy already. It's just like when Bernie was like, oh, we need to vote for Biden to restore democracy. Mm-hmm. After he just went on a years of rant talking about we have no democracy. Mm-hmm. People can't vote. It's gentrification and redlining and blah, blah, blah. But now, like, come on, man. Fuck you, Bernie. Fuck Bernie, man. But y'all got it. Y'all gonna die just like him. I'm telling you. Y'all gonna die just like Bernie. I would rather die 30-some years old, being a revolutionary, you know what I'm saying, fighting for what I believe in, than sitting here wasting time till I'm 80 years old talking about I believe in what? Fuck what you believe in. Fight for it then. I would rather die at 35 years. I'd rather die at 30 right now than live to be 80 doing what Bernie Sanders is doing.
It's because you actually want to put, your hands to work. And a lot of people will be like, well, and they would talk about all the things that Bernie did. And it's like, yeah, but the thing is that he, that fight is gone. It's not there anymore.
Man, most people see what they actually have to fight. They bitch up and they tense up. They're like, oh shit, we actually have to, oh no. We actually have to go after evil people? Yeah, what the fuck are you gonna do? Are you people telling me that oil tycoons, big pharma, people that kill people, they write people's lives off. They will write your whole community off as a mistake. You are dealing with psychopaths. How do you get rid of psychopaths that is in power?
We don't even need to say it.
Are you guys kidding me? Talking about, oh, we're just going to march and they're going to hear us and they're going to feel us. Y'all been marching for generations now. Yes, we know what y'all want. We actually hire people to tell us what y'all need. We just laugh at the data. We don't give a fuck. You are dealing with psychopaths that got power. And you telling me that you're going to fucking be nice about this? Dog, you're going to get your children killed. You are going to get your children killed, future generations hurt with this strategy, making them believe that it will work, making them believe that if you ask nicely enough to these motherfuckers that write off generations of people for wealth, thinking that you can talk nice to them, thinking that there's some way that you can shimmy your way out of this corner of fighting. You're going to get people hurt. There is no other way. Kill or be killed, right? I feel like our lives are more important than some oil tycoons. I feel like our lives are more important than some wealth that the Fed just prints up. I feel like our lives are way more important than these people's, right? You should feel like that too. You should feel like that too, and you should have it in your heart when you go and fight against these people. Put in your mind that these people are psychopaths. Put in your mind that they are weapon contractors. Put in your mind, keep it there. Remind yourself that if they had the chance, they would. Now, keep that same energy. If you have the chance to stop a man from writing off generations of people for wealth, would you?
Yep. So, as we, I would like to move on to the next story. And once again, thanks to Case Study QB for that video. Case Study QB, if you guys aren't following him, please make sure to follow him because he does great work on the ground. He's a friend of RBN. Also, if you guys are not following Indie Left also is a great resource because they actually put out, information about our streams as well as many others, who are on the left in this space. So make sure to give Indie Left a follow as well. They're doing great work on the ground. Let me see. So Rome, I'm gonna play a video real quick. And I want you to take a look at this. So remember this?
Look like they buddies. We would have got our asses whooped. Oh my God.
Yeah.
We would have got killed. They would have killed our black asses, boy.
Yeah. They would have massacred us. It would have been blood in the streets, first of all. But on my channel, and I think on here too, I said that I thought this was staged. Apparently, I guess I was wrong. Here's why. So this is a group of white supremacists that were going to go to a pride event to protest, I guess. I think they were going to do more than just protest. I think they were going to harass people. But that's what they were there. Patriot Front, that's the name of the group, right? And this was in Idaho, right? So I'm going to show you what happened. Because I legit thought it was staged. But here we go. This is out the Washington Post. It says the police in Idaho said they received death threats after arresting dozens of suspected members of a white supremacist group right before they allegedly planned to riot at an LGBTQ pride event Saturday. So now the police are getting death threats from arresting white supremacists.
Oh man, I don't know. I think it still sounds staged because they're just trying to get these people off their back. But at the end of the day, all these people go hand in hand. These white supremacists, these white supremacist groups, they know, what I'm saying, their uncles, their granddads, that's in the police forces. They will be protected overall. This shit, this I see it as political theater. All of this shit, even some, I hate to say it, but even some mass shootings, they are not staged. But they could have been prevented. They had the evidence. They had the information of what was going to happen the day of, just like they knew January 6th was going to happen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Happen.
Mm-hmm.
Look, they sit back and just watch chaos. So I don't, at the end of the day, man, look, we got to look at it like this.
Mm-hmm.
They both need each other. You know,
Yeah.
the police need these white supremacist groups to harass us when they can't legally do it, and vice versa. So at the end of the
Yeah.
day, none of these people were beat like they should have. None of them was hurt like how we was hurt. Somebody has said they didn't have any guns. A lot of our people didn't have guns. Go look at the Black Lives Matter protest. You know what I'm saying? Protest that turned to people getting shot with rubber bullets and beat with batons and gas with things that we made illegal to gas in foreign wars. So it doesn't take a gun for the police to do what they do, like, but they're gonna protect them people, and they're gonna treat them with kid gloves because shit, some of them are probably their kids. That.
Yeah, because they were okay. So let's break this down. All right, these goons were literally piled up in the back of a U-Haul. Okay, that's crime number one, because you're not supposed to be in the back of U-Haul like that, because it's really a traffic violation because you don't have any safety harnesses, things like that. So first of all, you have that. Okay. Second of all, they were on their way to basically harass and riot at an LGBTQ pride event. Okay, so you have a hate crime, right? And then third, here's what's crazy. Let me go back to that video real quick. Because you literally have these dudes on their knees wearing the exact same thing, right? Like they're employed, their shirts and khakis make them look like they work at Best Buy. You know, and they're sitting there. Their boots are clean as hell. Look at the bottom of the boots. Bottom of the boots are clean. Every single one of them still has their hat on. Every single one of them still has shades on. Every single one of them still has a mask on to cover all. You can't even see the hair around their ears. You can't see jack squat. You can't see a thing identifying. You can't see eye color. You can't see hair color. You cannot see facial structure. You can't see none of this. And then the police are standing there peacefully, quietly, without any riot gear. By the way, let me play this. All right, I'm gonna play it without the sound. But how many police officers do you count? I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Dog, this got to be some type of play to make the police look strong, because you know what's so crazy? It takes 5 police officers to handle one of my black and brown brothers and sisters, but they can handle all these white supremacists. Just like I don't know, man. All this shit just seems so fake. This world is so fake. Everything that you see is fake. Everything that you read is fake. I really believe that. This shit is so fucking fake to me, man, because they should be dealt with. You know, if the police was actually protecting the LGBTQ community like they are claiming right here, this is their solidarity that they are showing with the gay community. Oh, we got your back. No, because I just don't get it, man. I just don't get it. Maybe it's because of what happened in Texas, and they're trying to show like the police have this under control, but no, you guys really don't. You still only solve crime nationally, 2%. You know what I'm saying? You don't solve crime, period, in our neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying? We got to snitch each other out in order for you to get those names. So y'all don't do shit. We don't need y'all. This is some show of strength from the police departments. Get the fuck out of here.
Look, and let me go back just for a second. Let me see, because hang on. So you got let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's probably about 16, 17, maybe at max 20 people, right? Right? For how many people that they put on a single black man, there should be 100 police officers out there, 5 for every single one of them. If they will stop one of us and put 5 cops on one of us, unarmed, right? Then there should be 100 police officers out there, 5 for every single one of them.
Like, come on, man. Like, if we did this, I will be charged with a RICO. This is organized crime in a black man, for a black man. All of us having the same uniform on, we organize, we hop out, we harass people. They would hit me with they will fuck around and hit me with a RICO like you guys are running a militia.
Now, the thing is that there are mugshots of these dudes out now. I don't think I want to put their ugly mugs on the stream. So,
man,
but
I can't get old boy head out of my face, nigga with the duck lips, and then keep on. He's spicy as
actually,
community. He's spicy as hell.
Rome, should I show their mugshots just so we can clown on some white supremacists? Because I
don't care, because I can't get his head. I can't get his head.
All right. Let's clown on some white supremacists because they deserve. That's the least that they deserve. All right. Oh my gosh.
If you weren't such a fucking idiot, you probably could have been a model.
Wait. One of them niggas look like Michael Jackson, but after all the surgeries.
Damn. That killed
Wait. Oh, hold up. Oh my Lord!
This is the supreme race.
Wait,
this
is the master race.
Oh my God! Boy, what the fuck?
This is what the master
there
race.
There you go.
This is the master race. Is this what you call? Is this them?
These niggas look like a bunch of inbreds, bored as hell.
I mean, they look like the ones with the slow forehead, that eats, grains and small animals.
That nigga look like he asked for a steak, and that's it. He just asked for it raw. Eat that bitch. No motherfucking knife pork, nigga.
Let's call them by their scientific name, the Cro-Magnons. Absolutely. We should study them to see how violent they really are.
And you know what's so crazy, bro? These people could have been stopped. They could have been stopped the day of. They could have been stopped the month before it even happened, right? But we have to think about this. We have news organizations that's, the media that want these things to happen so they can get their money and et cetera, et cetera. It's a lot of money into these riots and into these anti-protests, to certain protests. So, a lot of people will be losing out, and a lot of people won't get shined if they was just, if they was just to stop it. But they're not gonna do what they're needed for. They're gonna do their job, and that's make the system more money and protect white supremacy. But if they really wanted to stop these people, man, they would have been stopped. If they can come to me or a post I said on Twitter, or a quote unquote threat against elected governor or elected official, then I'm pretty sure they can see these people talking about they hate the gay community. They want to target the gay community, the blacks, the Jews, et cetera, et cetera.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
These people have been to my house, and I'm not even with an organization or a militia at all. And these people are so open with it. They are on Reddit and discourse.
Yeah.
Plotting.
You're on 4chan and all that. No sites. Yeah. These dudes that basically want to take back the country that actually was stolen from people of color, from the indigenous. Then they want us to go back to Africa, even though their daddies, granddaddies, and great-granddaddies were the ones that brought us here, and we built this nation. Not them, we did. And now, suddenly, they're like, oh, well, we need to take our country back.
Nigga, you still got it. You know what? No,
you never lost it.
This ain't the problem. See, the problem is this. Poor white man never had this country. Poor white people, y'all were never one of them. Y'all were never part of we the people. This land has been here, is ran by the rich, and it's ran, and it's owned by the rich. You guys were fooled into hating us.
Yep.
So they can divide and conquer. So they can play that divide and conquer strategy. So they can keep us in the same, damn near the same type of areas, but have us hating each other over skin colors or cultures or lack of thereof. Like, it's so stupid. But you guys were played. This country was never yours. You know what I'm saying? If you want to take your country back, well, drop that racist mentality. Drop that stupid ass ideology. Drop all that shit and learn. Listen, learn, and bring your ass to the left and really take your country back, because the rich always had it. It never was yours. The fuck these white people talking about?
Yeah. Like, how many of these dudes are of Irish descent that, they were blocked out from actually ever really owning land and actually making it in this country because their great-grandparents were poor whites? And then you guys allowed the rich whites to basically fool you into thinking that, oh, it's because it's the brown people crossing the border that you guys don't have jobs, or it's people that look like me and people that look like Rome. We're the reason why there's so much violence in this country. No, it is the people who look like you as the reason why there's so much violence in this country. It is the rich people who basically didn't give your ancestors a chance. They're the reason why this country is so violent, because they want to keep y'all down, and then in order to keep us down, then they turn you guys against us. So bash and squash all that white supremacist BS and start joining the ranks of the rest of us, because guess what? We're not your enemy. They are your enemy. The rich are your enemy. The wealthy, the opulent.
Dude, I remember I asked this poor racist trailer trash motherfucker. I asked this nigga, okay, you so racist and whatnot, but nigga, I got more money than you. What have white power actually done for you? Answer me that. What has white supremacy actually done for you? Ask yourself that. Nothing, bro. You are in a trailer, not even a double wide. I live in the burbs now, nigga. Black power has got me somewhere. What has white power actually gotten you besides making your boss richer? Besides, yeah.
That's a good question. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this because it might be behind a paywall, but you see, Thomas Ryan Rousseau. Hell, Rousseau, isn't that a French name? I think that's a French name. These motherfuckers, man.
That's crazy. Half of these niggas can't even grow beards, and they talking about, oh,
master race.
I'm supreme. I'm supreme to other races. Get the fuck out of here. Then when we say black power, when we say black power and start to get our word, they say, oh, well, nobody's, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's the same. No, nigga, no. Y'all was preaching that white supremacy shit. Now we speaking on black power. Y'all like, oh, well, we are all the same. We all are human. No, we obviously not. So, but yeah, even if it is French, what the fuck you expect from the French? I don't expect nothing from the French. I expect total rebellion from the French. If Americans ever revolted against our government, they would be first in line, the first government in line to help these capitalists.
Mm-hmm.
All of them. I don't know. I ain't gonna say all the citizens. I'll give some of you citizens you know what I'm saying, a doubt of hope. But I don't. Y'all country just way too racist for me. I don't see you guys helping us at all. I see you guys being on the front line, killing black and brown people, just like you are killing people in Africa to this day, and withholding the money that they are asking for, that you made them pay them back. You made them pay you back for you guys putting them through slavery. So yeah, I don't expect the French to do anything but be oppressors against the proletariat.
Yeah. But the thing is that it's like, okay, so they were caught in a U-Haul. There were a bunch of white supremacist groups. But there's a bunch of white supremacists in the Fed, so the FBI is not going to do anything about it. I mean, no.
Oh, he said he don't know. Oh, we was talking about. I was talking about his name being French, but I was saying, like, what do you expect from a French motherfucker? That's what they do. They white supremacists out there. They really white supremacists.
Yeah. No, I didn't see too many names. Hang on. They don't have a comprehensive list of all the names. Not in corporate media, not in the Huffington Post. It has, let me see, Thomas Ryan Rousseau. Let me see, who else? Mitchell F. Wagner. I'm looking for other names. There was a bunch of them. I don't know. Maybe the rest of them were cops and they don't want to identify them. I don't know.
They're not even gonna dock the motherfuckers that's quote unquote threatening them. Like, ain't nobody threatening the police. If anything, they probably thanking them for getting their kids back home safe.
Yeah.
And then like they didn't even get arrested. They let them go. They let them go back into the U-Haul. So
I saw a video
downtown to even process them. They could have all gave them fake fucking names. All if we fucking know.
I saw that video. That was actually from last year. There was a video from last year of them getting back inside the U-Haul at night. It was at night, right?
Yeah. Oh, that was last year?
That was last year.
See, look, this is why I said stage. This is why I said this shit is controlled, man. Like, they need each other, bro. Like, these people need each other. These white supremacists, they groups, these militias, they're gonna do that hard work. It isn't like, you know what I'm saying? It won't fuck up the police too much in the public eye, because even though a lot of us don't like the police, we still are damn near a minority. There's still a lot of people that really support the police, whether we think that's asinine or not. There's really people that believe that, but they're gonna need these people to go out there and kill us, man. They're gonna need people to harass the queers, the gays, to let them know that you can't feel comfortable in this neighborhood. Don't do that. Don't march here. They're gonna need them people to go out here and harass blacks and go as far as SA and black and brown women in these neighborhoods to make them not want to walk the streets, to make them not want to feel safety in their community or the community that they just moved in. So it's a necessary evil to have each other as a white supremacist and as a police department and a white militia, you know, because what else goes hand in hand? They like peanut butter and jelly, like, and it makes sense, like, for none of them to be hurt, because you got to make sure that they are ready to go at it again. They aren't injured, they aren't killed and whatnot, and they were unharmed, even if their cuffs was a little bit too tight. We didn't see anybody get hit with batons like we do when we see people fighting for freedom. You know? These people fighting to oppress people, and they get arrested peacefully. People fight for freedom, and then they get the head crashed in. So yes, they go hand in hand. They go hand in hand like peanut butter and jelly, man. And I say all this shit is staged. Don't believe nothing you see. Don't believe nothing you hear until you do your own research or you live through it yourself. Because once you've seen it once, you're like, oh yeah, this shit. It's the same shit from 1996. You know?
Yeah. Just want to thank John Kemper for the tip on Rockfin. Thank you so much. He said, for my brothers talking fire today, just call Rome. Some of us ready when it's time. Chicago love.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You damn. Man, I better get ready. I know food isn't gonna get cheaper. The gas is gonna get higher. Your lives are gonna get worse, and you guys got to be thinking for the long run. Stealing is fine. I endorse stealing from the rich, but what I don't endorse, what I don't condone, is you guys not having a strategy behind this. So if we just go in and steal some shit from Family Dollar, that's a one-day thing. If we're gonna go in and take from the rich, we need to go and take their tools. Home Depot, target them. Lowe's, target them. Menards, target them. Walmart, you know what I'm saying? Target the food. All that food that they throw out, you guys that work for these grocery stores that know that they throw out food, let us know. You know what I'm saying? Leave a key by the back door if you have to, but we have to have strategies about this. We have to have places to put these foods. We have to be able to dish it out to our neighbors in our communities when needed, because on our own, we can barely afford gas. We can barely afford the roof over our head. So you guys gonna have to come together in order to at least put a halt to some of the suffering that we are going under. And if we have to take from the rich, that's what we're gonna have to do, because you can't. They're not gonna raise your wages, not even through one of the most deadliest pandemics, not even through a recession and a depression. You know, they're not gonna fight for your health care. They're not going to fight for you not to have employer-based health care. You know what I'm saying? Like, they want full control over your lives, and they would do everything to keep you oppressed and just enough to get your ass back up to work. You know what I'm saying? Just enough freedom and will to get back to work for them.
Yeah.
So I'm telling you right now, it's gonna get harder. Times are gonna get harder, and you guys gonna start doing some crazy things. But I want to let you know, if you're gonna do it with reason, you know, and make sure that you're not just out here without a manifesto. It's easy to get out here and just do this and that, but where were you going with this? You know, and it's important to let the people know. That way, you might create copycats, and it might be too many to even stop us, or you might just do it. You might finesse the game good enough to get millions of people on your side, even if you did set up all these big robberies on these fucking rich folk in their warehouses. So, yeah.
I like what Red said. Expropriate the rich. Say convert Amazon into a worker co-op. I would love to see Amazon as a worker co-op. That would be fire. Like, that would be great. You know. You see. And yeah, democracy is dead is right. Altruism never comes from the rich. So that is absolutely true.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna
hold up.
Because these motherfuckers are out here with these loud ass motors. I live in Detroit. I don't know. I just don't get the point of having loud motors, man. I really don't. I just don't, man. Like, that shit really irks me. There go another one.
Another what? What?
Another loud ass motor. Like,
I got you. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about today, because I'm hungry. I'm about to get down on some food, you know. But yeah, man, I mean, like I said on my stream on my channel, You know, if you can do something good for somebody today, you know, even if it's just a kind word, just to bring somebody's spirits up, do something, man. Because the thing is that so many people are suffering right now. You know, if you can do something just to brighten somebody's world, even just for a little moment, do it, man.
And yeah, I got to go in a minute, but I just want to let y'all know there's a thin line between crazy and genius and good and bad. But what is your definition of doing something good for somebody, right? Like I just talk about, you know what I'm saying, stealing and doing this and that and blah, blah, blah. Like some people might look at that and be like, holy fuck, this dude is fucking crazy. Like you're not, that's not doing good for the, but yes, that's my definition of doing good. It's taken from the people that has taken from us. So I want y'all to remember this. You know, when you actually step out here for, and you know what I'm saying, speak up as a revolutionary, man. Don't be afraid to do those, to do what you have to do. I should say, don't be afraid to do what you need to do for your people, and you're gonna take L's. You're gonna take hell of risk, life-threatening risk, but sometimes it have to be done. And if you don't do it, who the fuck else is gonna do it? So don't be afraid to be different. Don't be afraid to be outspoken. Don't be afraid to be that revolutionary. Don't be afraid to just not give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Because they expected for you to come half-ass compromising anyway. They expect for you to be afraid of them. They expect for you not to sit here and tell them to their face that I would take your shit if I have to, you know. Yeah. Or if you show me where it was at, I should say. But you know, don't let this don't let this world swallow you and wetting you up and spit you back out and get you all soggy. And like, no, stay rock hard, stay sharp as a razor, and don't be afraid to lose your life, because this is it. You know, we fighting for, like, man, like I always say, your words are weapons. You can use them for good and bad. And if I know this, the capitalists know this also. You know,
I know you were I know you were trying to be serious, but some of the adjectives that you use don't let them get you wet and rock hard. Bruh. Why you had to use them adjectives, Rome?
I'm just freestyling, motherfucker. I don't even know what the fuck. God damn it, JB. You freaky freaky Zuki Zuki. I'm calling you freaky Zuki, JB.
Look. Affection is revolutionary, my brother. We got to do it often.
Oh, I like what somebody said. Don't be afraid to know. I always tell JB this. That's funny.
Yeah,
You gotta know
Ty.
who the fuck you are, because they know who you are, bro. Like, bro, they will really murk an activist because they know how powerful words actually are. Man, they will whack you. They will take your life. I'm not trying to be nice about this. This is nothing to be nice about, because I'm trying to save your life before you get out here thinking that the world is just fucking full of rainbows. People don't like us. We're still a minority.
Yeah.
You know? So get your shit straight and don't be afraid to be outspoken. Don't be afraid to lose your life, because they're not afraid to take that bitch. But I love y'all. Be smart.
Yep, be smart. So as for stay tuned tomorrow. I think Nick and CJ are doing a show tomorrow. Savvy Sabs is going live on her channel in about an hour, so tune in for that. Also, the Savvy and JB show this Thursday is going to be fire. It's going to be fire. Look, I cannot wait for y'all to tune in. It's going to be a great discussion. I just want y'all to tune in, because this is going to be a discussion that I want y'all to listen in on. So tell your friends, tell your family, tell people who don't agree with you, tell people who do agree with you. Look, we're going to have a discussion, and I should make the stream for it tonight, so that it will prepare people to come in. but yeah, it's going to be a good show. Great show. So, be prepared to watch JB
Donate
and
the tour
Savvy.
for the poor.
Donate the tour for the poor.
I'll be out in Kansas pretty soon. I got another month. I got less than a month. I'll be out in Kansas with Nick. So that's gonna be nice, man. We're gonna try to get that bitch popping because I know Kansas already got a lot of solidarity within the neighborhood with the tenant union, and it's a lot of good things that I'm hearing from Kansas City. Like that was really shocking. But man, I believe that I can really make Kansas City a stronghold for communism, especially in black communities that's going through a lot. We need to stop. You know what I'm saying? We need to take back our own shit, make our own parties, and stop giving up our shit to the Democratic Party, man.
Yeah.
I believe that's going to be a real stronghold for communism in the near future.
Yeah, definitely. I just want to thank everybody. If you guys haven't liked the stream, be sure to give us a like. Please make sure to click that notification bell whenever we go live. Also, please make sure to, if you're not subscribed, please make sure to subscribe. Also, thank you everybody for the super chats. I don't think we missed any. There weren't too many this time. So I appreciate all the super chats. Thank you for all the tips on Rockfin. And look, hey, like, water yourselves, water your plants, do what Rome doing. Smoke them if you got them. And
fuck, I still got a fucking pound left. I ain't even dent that motherfucker.
See, I need some. I might do
some way because I don't know. They don't take it because it's not legal there. I can ship it here from another legal state, but I can't do it to Florida because it's not fucking legal.
Nah. If anybody's in Florida and they want to do a little mutual aid, something.
Look out for my brother.
I'm just saying.
I get back to work because this.
All right, love y'all. Mwah.
Hey.
This is.